Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the second phase of our new painting of Yosemite. If you remember from the last video, this is the picture that I did on a board, and I'm going to be duplicating it. We basically got the sky done yesterday, and today we're going to start working on the clouds. So we're going to start off, since the clouds are going to be on the dark side, we're going to start off with a Payne's Gray. And what you do, if you can see here where the blue is not, this is where the rocks are going to be. So I need to bring the sky or the clouds below that. So when I put the rocks in, they're going to be in front of the clouds. So I'm going to start, all we do here is pick a spot where the gray is, where you want to put some paint on it. Then from here you wipe your brush off, and this is a number 10 bristle brush. You take the edge, they call it the chisel edge, and you just start kind of scrubbing it. This brush is a little bit wet, but what you're going to do is start shaping the clouds. Put a little more paint.
Well, you want to take that off, sir? Go ahead.
What?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. The brush is too wet, so we're going to dry it off again. Try this again. Oh, that's better. We're going to kind of bring it out to here. And then you go into circular pattern. Then at the bottom of the clouds you want to smooth it out, because at the bottom of the clouds they're always flatter. And it helps to show it because of the distance, the bottom of the clouds. So just keep spreading it out. Now we're going to do another cloud on the other side, but we'll work on one cloud at a time. You want to make sure that the top of the clouds are very irregular in shape and not much pattern. Although this is not going to be the top of the cloud, but the same thing is going to apply. Okay. Now we can go back in and adjust this later as we see fit. Now we're going to go in with a little bit of white with a touch of orange. And just a hint of green to tone it down. Come on, orange. Okay. Now the same thing is going to apply. We're going to start up here. It's going to be the top part of the cloud. And we're just going to go into circles, fan them out, spread it, come on down. Oh, some more extra white. Okay, that doesn't matter. Just spread it out. Just to add just a hair of water for it could spread a little bit. Very lightly when you're doing the blending part of it.
Martin, what kind of paints are you using?
These are acrylics open. They stay open much longer than the normal acrylics. they dry much faster than the oils. It's kind of a half-breed between the two. I really like them because they will stay open, they will stay soft.
They'll stay on your palette moist for a long time.
Yes. The palette, they'll stay on the palette for a couple of days without drying out. By the way, that's Autumn in the background. Say hello, Autumn.
Hello.
She's the producer and editor. I'm sorry, director. I'm the editor. Can't remember my own title, so. Okay, so we're going to go in here with just a little bit of white, just to highlight the clouds. We've got the orange into it. We may come back with more orange. The orange is just an artist's preference. The original photograph had a little bit of an orangey cast to the clouds. So all we're going to do now is go back and forth between the lights and the darks. And I'll probably only be able to get this one cloud done today, or at least get it partially done. 5 to 7 minutes does not really give me that much time to do as much work as I really like to do, but it gives you the idea. You can, and then you just kind of spread it. Now, the thing you need to be very cautious about is doing too much of the blending. Then you end up with mud. You want to be able to see the circular patterns within the cloud. That's what gives it the character.
And what do you call that? Mud pies?
If you blend it too much, you get mud pies. That's what we call it. Autumn and I have called it that for years. Okay, let's just try a little bit of. And you can always throw in different colors, so don't be shy. I have students who like to put in reds and very bright colors. But time is getting kind of short here. So I'm just going to kind of cap off these clouds a little bit more. Now the sunlight's going to be coming in from this side, so you'll put the brighter light on the right on this picture. The direction of the sun depends upon you. That's the one thing about painting. The artist has the final word on everything. So